gotta do.
Hello, so like Mr. Jones said, I know you guys aren't all feeling very well, but something that my professor always says is sing every note that you have, no matter what. So if it starts to not feel well, then stop, sing everything. So first we're gonna stand up and we're gonna do some stretches. So we're gonna do some neck rolls. If you just wanna like drop your head and then maybe roll to the right. And then back down to center and back up to the left. Oh, this feels good. And back down. Back up to the right. Back to the center. And bring your head up. Then we're going to do some shoulder rolls. So roll your shoulders to the back. To the front. Maybe like alternating, like right to the back and left to the front, and then switch left to the back. Right. I can't. Yeah. It's really hard. I don't know. Okay, and then we're gonna do some. Maybe try put your hand behind your back like this, and then like stretch out. Chest stretches. And some arms. And do some yawning. Here we go. Oh! Oh! Massage our. Oh! Right? I don't know if you guys have done this, but just like shaking your legs. And then shake your arms.
I haven't done this since 6th grade.
Yeah. Well, the thing that we used to do is like that the countdown one, but that just takes a really long time.
Yeah.
This does doing it all at the same time does it well too. Okay, and then I wanted to do I have it written as posture alignment, right? So what's the first thing that we try and think about when we're standing while we're singing?
My back and not locking my knees.
Okay, back, not locking your knees. Okay, but what specifically do you try and think about when you're like, when you think about your back, like are you like, oh, I'm gonna arch my back, or like straighten it out? It's we always say like a natural position, right? And I like the no lock knees, we don't want anybody fainting. The first thing that I always think about is my feet, right? Because I like, if I'm like standing like this, like that's just not good, right? So I try to put my feet a little bit in, like shoulder width apart, but like maybe a little bit in. And then think about your knees. I have a really bad habit of locking my knees, so I try to like bend them like a lot and then like try and stand up and then try not to lock them, right? And then you want to make sure that your hips are all aligned too. And then standing up straight and just being in a relaxed position. You can bring your shoulders up and just relax them down, right? Hands at your side, so you're not creating any more tension than needs to be there, right? Okay. So in that position, have you guys ever done breathing squares?
I have.
You have? Okay. Okay, so I'll explain them. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, then hiss for 4 counts, and then hold for 4 counts, and then we're just gonna keep doing it. But as we do it, the hissing part is gonna get longer and longer, and I'll tell you how many counts, right? And they're for the most part are gonna go up by 4. So it'll be like 4 counts, 8 counts, 12 counts, right? We'll just try it at first, and then if we need to start over, we'll start over. So exhale all the bad air out. Ready? Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Hiss for 4. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Hiss for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I want to say one more thing. So when you're hissing, what do you have to do? So like, what's the difference? So we did 4, right? And then we did 8. What's the difference like that you have to do for your body to make sure to do those 2 different things? Anybody? Even a guess? Okay, so when you're doing that, right? So the obvious thing is that, like, obviously we're holding 8. 8 is longer than 4, right? So we have to be able to expel air for 8 counts, whereas the first one we have to expel air for 4 counts. So logically, you would expel less air, like at a speed, so that you can make it to the 8, right? I'm saying, like, the 8's easy, right? Like the 4, you guys got it super easy. But like when we get to 16, 20, 24, it gets hard because you can't go for 24 beats. You're gonna run out of air so fast, right? So you have to like be mindful of how much air you're releasing. And whenever you're hissing, like, you don't, like, it could literally be like, as long as you get to 24 beats or 20 beats, however long, doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter how long. So let's try it again, or let's do it again, and then we'll start with 8, and then we'll move on. Okay? So release all your bad air. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, hiss for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 3, 4, hiss for 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, hiss for 16, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out for 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You guys can release it. I noticed that for that last one and the one before, it was hard, and some people had to drop out. So you just have to be mindful of how much air you're releasing, right? Especially when we're singing songs like Let It Snow. I'm not sure if Let It Snow was a good example, but there were a few times over the past couple of weeks where we had some really, like, not really long phrases, but longer phrases, and you want to make sure that you're not releasing all of your air at the beginning, so that you have to take a breath, like, in the middle of a word, right? You want to be able to finish the phrase and give it that nice phrase line. Yeah. So repeat after me. Shoo it away. Shoo it away. I can play the piano. I'm just gonna do it. Sorry. And here, 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 one more, and down, 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 one more. Good job. Okay, so for the next exercise, as we learned on Thursday, in Let It Snow, especially for our altos, we have a lot of half steps and whole steps, right? It comes with jazz. It's just what has to happen. So I want to teach you guys this exercise that Mr. Sinkfield and I do in our chamber class. So we start on this pitch, and then we go up 3 times on half steps. Can anybody tell me does anybody know the difference between a half step and a whole step? If I play it, this is a whole step. This is a half step. Can anybody just describe the difference? Doesn't matter.
What is half and what is whole?
So this is whole, this is half.
Eden, what'd you say?
You don't go up as much.
In which one?
The whole. Or the half.
Go half, right? So just by the terminology, I mean, just kind of like what we were saying with like the dots, right? The half is half, and then the whole is whole, so it's double what it is. Okay, so but first we're gonna do the half steps, right? So I'll just do it as an example. So we're gonna go. Can we start with that? Start on this pitch. 1, 2, ready, sing. Okay, great. Now we're gonna do that again, but when we get back to that last note, I'll give you guys a signal. We're gonna switch to E, and then we're gonna go down. Okay? Sound good? So let's start here, we'll go up, and then we'll go down. 1, 2, ready, sing. Great, okay, so now that we've done, those were all half steps, right? We were going half steps up and then half steps down. Now we're gonna do kind of the same thing, but instead of doing half steps, we're gonna do whole steps. So we're gonna go, we're gonna switch to O. So we're gonna go. Yeah, that was right. No, that was not right. I was like, that didn't sound right. Okay. Okay, are you guys gonna try it? 1 on O, like I just said. 1, 2, ready, sing. Yeah, and just like we did the other one, when we're gonna go down the whole steps, but when we go down, we're gonna switch to ah. So the vowel thing is oo, e, o, ah, but we're just gonna do ah right now. So then it's. Okay, you wanna try that? Or let's do the O's and then the ahs, right? 1, 2, ready, sing. Yeah, do you guys think we can put it all together? I'll play on the piano still. So you guys have notes. So can somebody else tell me does anybody else remember the vowel sequence? Or like what vowels we're singing? What do we start with? Ooh. And then what's the next one? E. O. Ah. Okay. I'll do it. I like have my own hand signs for different, so you'll figure it out. 1, 2, ready, sing. See, I messed it up, but Mr. Jones sang it correctly, and that's what. Let's try that one more time for my own sake, because I messed it up. It's oo, e, o, ah. It's for my own sake. Okay. 1, 2, ready, sing. That was fantastic. And it gets easier, and in Mr. Singfield and I's class, we do that in a round. So like the soprano and basses will start, and then the altos and tenors will come in 3 weeks later. It gets real crunchy, and most of the time we don't come back to the right note. But it's fun. Okay, so next I want to do our scales, and I know that we're kind of sick/thin today, but hopefully I wanted to add some, but you guys know what to do, right? Do you guys do do, re, mi? Do you guys go up on the syllables, or do you guys do lu? I think you guys do the solfege. Solfege. So let's just do the scale, ready? Do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Sorry, I wasn't very clear about that. So now we'll go up and we'll come down on the scale, right, or on the chord. So if we go do, yes.
Are we saying down here or like the top?
Do you guys normally?
We do normally, right? We repeat do.
So repeat do at the top. Sorry.
That's okay.
I feel like every choir does it different. Like some people don't repeat it, some people go up to re. Like okay.
Should I be holding though?
This time, yes. The
Yes,
last
yeah,
time,
so-
no, but that's okay.
Yeah, this time we'll do it. Okay. So we do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, amen. Did I do something wrong? No, okay. I just
I'm singing with you.
Okay. Do you guys want to try that again? Do you guys want to do that again, or I have an extra chord that we can add in? Should we do it again? Sure. Let's do it again, and then I don't know how much time I've taken up or not. Let's try again. 1, 2, ready, sing. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, amen. Great. Do you guys want to learn the other chord?
Sure, why not?
Sure, we'll
Let's
just
do
do
crazy,
it.
guys.
Let's do
You know?
crazy. So when I cut you off and then you come back in, you'll come in on the next chord, if that makes sense. So for the, I'll just tell you guys. So for the sopranos, it's do, ti, do, right? So if we go do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, then you hold do, and then whenever I cut you off, then you come back in and you go ti, and so it'd be like amen. It's like we don't have to sing the amen, but that's kind of what I'm thinking, right?
It might be easier if we do the amen, just there.
Right? Yeah.
So soprano just.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. That makes sense. So you got that. So amen. And then the soprano 2s, you start on, or you're on la. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, so, or amen. Right? So you just go down to, you go down to the so like you normally do, just before that amen. And then my alto 1 friends, I will do you guys last. And then alto 2s, you do the same thing, just do, re, re, do, so amen. This is do now, whatever I just did. Amen. So you guys just stay on re. Okay, now my alto 1 friends. I'm an alto 1, this is my favorite part. So we're on fa. Do, re, mi, fa, 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 fa. Wait, amen. Can we do that? I'll sing it with you.
Wait,
We're just adding some spice.
Yeah,
right?
just a little, add a little bit of spice. I can sing it with you guys, but it's a lot of fun. So yeah, so. Amen. It's fun. Let's just see what happens, and if it works, then it works. And we can go back and fix it. So do the scale first. 1, 2, ready, sing. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re. Yeah? Sorry, that it's really hard to do that on. Yeah. Do you guys want to try it again?
Do it one more time. Let's sing soprano ones.
Okay. Okay. Do, 1, 2, ready, sing. Do, re, mi, fa,